Now, let us learn about strengthening question type. Right? Go ahead and read the steps. Read the step number 1.
Read the question and identify the question type. Trigger words to identify the strengthened questions are most strongly supports, strengthens, justifies, valid reason, additional premise, best basis for the claim.
Right? So there are so many trigger words that you need to identify for strengthening question type. Right? Great. Now go to read the second step.
Read the argument and diagram the argument.
Right. Again, we know how to do that. Right. Now read the third step.
Identify the assumption. Assumption should bridge the gap between conclusion and premise.
Right. So identifying the assumption in strengthening question is not very difficult. It's pretty easy and comes very naturally. Alright? Okay, now go to the fourth step.
Predict the answer. Your answer should do at least one of the following. Fix the potential weakness of the conclusion. Introduce additional supporting evidence.
Right. Remember, in case of an assumption question, you cannot bring in anything from outside. You should restrict to what is mentioned in the argument. Whereas in case of strengthening question, you can bring an outside element as long as it is strengthening the author's conclusion. Alright? Great. Now, go to the last step, step number 5.
Kick out bad answers. Not closely related to the conclusion, goes against the conclusion, do not strengthen enough, use extreme words.
Right. So when we say do not strengthen enough, what does it mean? So normally what happens is, after quite a bit of practice, you will be able to eliminate 3 answer choices just like that. But you will have difficulty with 2 answer choices. Both the answer choices are apparently strengthening the author's conclusion. So which one is the correct answer? If you carefully notice, you realize that one answer choice you need to push in order to make it work. Such answer choice is wrong. Okay? You need to eliminate such answer choices. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now, let us do an example and understand this approach better. Go ahead and read the question.
Which of the following, if true, most significantly strengthens the conclusion above?
Right. So it strengthens the conclusion part. Clearly indicates it's a strengthening question. Right? Now go ahead and read the argument.
Many companies now have employee assistance programs that enable employees free of charge to improve their physical fitness, reduce stress, and learn ways to stop smoking.
Right. What does it say? It says employee assistance program help improve physical fitness, reduce stress, and help stop smoking. Right? Good. Now go ahead and read the second sentence.
These programs increase worker productivity, reduce absenteeism, and lessen insurance costs for employee health care.
So these programs increase worker productivity, reduce absenteeism, and reduce insurance costs. Right? Great. Now read the third sentence.
Therefore, those programs benefit the company as well as the employee.
Right. So therefore, EAP programs benefit both company and employees. Right? So the third statement is a conclusion, and the first 2 statements are premises. Premise 1 and premise 2. Now, let us identify an assumption. For that, we need to identify the gap between the premise and the conclusion. Let us identify the gap here. So in premise, we got improvement in physical fitness, reduction in stress, and help stop smoking, leads to improve worker productivity, reduction in absenteeism, and reduction in the insurance cost. And these things benefit company and employee. Right? So how do you fill in that gap? Just by saying definitely benefits. Right? All these things definitely benefit company and employees. Right? Remember, for strengthening and weakening question, it is imperative that you predict your answer before going to the answer choices. Right? So when I say predict the answer, I'm not talking about a specific answer. Right? I'm talking about in a more general sense. Right? Particularly for strengthening and weakening question, your answer choice should be either positive, negative, or good or bad. Right? Most of the strengthening and weakening questions revolves around these 4 answer choices. Alright? So your answer should be either good or bad, positive or negative, depending upon the question and the argument. Is it not? Now you tell me, in this particular argument, what are we talking about? Good or bad, positive or negative?
Positive, good.
Good, positive, right? We are talking about benefit. My answer choice should essentially show benefit. Okay? Good. Now, let us go to the answer choices and eliminate any answer choice that is not positive, that is not showing benefit. Now, let us go to the answer choices. Read the answer choice A.
Physical fitness programs are often the most popular services offered to employees.
Right. Is popularity a benefit?
No.
No, right? So, you cannot have answer choice A. Right. Now, let us go to answer choice B.
Studies have shown that training in stress management is not effective for many people.
Right. So, tell me, is it positive or negative?
Negative.
Clearly negative, right? So eliminate answer choice B as well. Now go ahead and read the answer choice C.
Regular exercise reduces people's risk of heart disease and provides them with increased energy.
Now tell me whether this answer is positive or negative.
It is positive.
It's clearly positive, right? This answer choice is showing benefit. So we can keep answer choice C. Right. Now let us go to answer choice D.
Physical injuries sometimes result from entering a strenuous physical fitness program too quickly.
And this answer choice is clearly
Negative.
It's clearly negative, right? Now let us go to the last answer choice. Answer choice E.
Employee assistance programs require companies to hire people to supervise the various programs offered.
Right. So answer choice E again is totally not relevant, right? So we knock off answer choice E as well. Now we are left with answer choice C, and that should be the correct answer.